So guys, Keep Trades. Today is November 18th. Happy Monday, and a very, very simple day for us. Again, we just caught one win in the morning. We won the longs. We never got our setup. We stayed disciplined, and that's totally fine. But today's title, right? Should you really focus on one trade a day? My answer is yes. So I want to keep you guys with these two quotes, right? 20 points a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. All you need is 20 points. Why? It's a lack of capital, not trading, right? This is what you focus on. Whoops, little typo there. But 20 points a day is all you need to keep that job away. It's a lack of capital, not trading. You don't need multiple trades a day. You need to focus on one setup a day. Right, but let's get right into our trade. Again, a very simple setup. I wanted the longs, but I saw my short model come in, and if I see it come in, I'm going to execute it. Right, we had a higher time frame SMT at the 3 o'clock highs. I believe ES swept out these highs we failed to on NQ. Let's check. Yep. So these 3 o'clock highs here, we swept on ES, making a higher high. If we go to NQ at the same time point, these 3 o'clock highs here, lower high. So we had SMT on the higher time frame. Again, that's not enough for me to take a position just yet. But it's a classic 5-minute model for us. Very simple. You'll see the same trade every time. Again, we swept out minor buy side liquidity. We inversed the 5-minute bullish, formed the 5-minute bearish. We traded back into the 5-minute fair value gap, strong rejection. Again, my entry came on this 2-minute inverse here. We go to 2-minute time frame. That small fair value gap imbalance. That was my short entry. Closure below. I got my shorts at the 33. Scaled break even at this low for a small gain. Took some more out for 21 points. And then my target was 503, which was just the new week opening gap. This is the price that opened on Sunday. Again, I didn't end up scaling here. I wanted to hold my runners down to pre-market lows, but it just never came to happen. So stop was in profit at around the 29 mark. So took this trade, scaled, majority out for a small 14-point gain, took 2 more off at the 21-point mark here, and then last contract, stop in profit here. Again, simple setup. Minor buy, so the liquidity has been swept. We've inversed the 5-minute bullish. We formed a 5-minute bearish. We've traded into the 5-minute bearish, found selling rejection. We inversed the 2-minute and went short. Again, yes, I wanted the longs, and the longs were clearly the right idea today. But if I see my model and I see my points of confluence, I'm going to take it regardless. So is one trade a day really all you need? Let's do the math. So if we go to one mini, right, $20 per point times 21. What does that get you? That gets you $420 in 2 minutes here. $420 in 2 minutes. Now let's do the math here. Let's open up a calculator. So if you took $420 a day, again, one mini, just capitalizing on 20 points a day, times it by 252 trading days a year, you are making 6 figures a year. With just a $1,000 investment at one contract, one mini, you are making 6 figures a year. 20 points a day and one trade is all you need. This is the only trade I took. Now imagine if I was taking 2 minis and I made 840. Now I'm looking at a 210K a year just from a 2-minute trade. Look at entry, boom, 20 points in these 2 candles. That is the power of trading, and that's the power of only focusing on one trade. That's why I simply only take one trade a day. My other setups I do take are just one micro, small size, don't care about them, because I want to focus on one hit a day. So yes, you can make very great money with not a lot of size by just focusing on one A plus setup a day and 20 points a day. 20 points a day keeps 9 to 5 away. All right, focus on this. If you can consistently catch 20 points a day, which we do very well, you will be extremely profitable. But that is all I have for you guys. Again, I'm going to go over this quick setup that I was looking for. All right, we won the longs, but it was a bit iffy for me because we had just got out. We would have just gotten out of our short and have to immediately re-enter long. Right, but this was a very simple setup. Opening lows get swept. We form an SMT. This is our SMT inverse to run higher. Candle closure above. You'd get long here. First price target would be the opening highs. And then you would target up to the pre-market high here. So this trade could be a ridiculous 40 to 130 point gain plus. Up to the 1 hour I called at the 700 mark. This could be a crazy return. But the reasons why we did not execute the setup, number one is our entry was where I got out in profit. I got out in profit at the 529. So it was right here where I got out in profit. So an entry right here is a bit risky in my opinion. In zooming out, we would have to enter within a 5-minute bearish. And keep in mind, we could respect this 5-minute bearish and run down to pre-market low. So I don't know. So I was fine staying disciplined. And then we got the 5 inverse. And I was looking for a potential inverse retracement entry or a 5-minute fair value gap trade back into for a continuation model. We just never got it. Again, why would I not long this inverse 5-minute here? Because in my opinion, I think it's a bit risky. Right? How do I factor my risk? If I long the 5 inverse here, it could trade down into this fair value gap. It could trade down into this fair value gap lower and it still wouldn't be wrong. So I'd have to play stops here. It would have to be a bit of a bigger trade. In my opinion, I'm totally fine with missing out on that. I caught a quick scalp, hits instantly. I made my money, and I'm good for the day. So that is what I want to leave you guys off with this. Does it really take one trade a day to be consistent to make a good living in this? Yes. One trade a day, 20 points a day is all you need. That's all I give our members is one A+ setup a day. I'll call other trades, I'll call other wins, but I mainly myself focus on one trade a day. At a high enough position size, you can make millions a year by focusing on one trade a day and 20 points a day. But that's going to be it for November 18th. A very quick scalp setup. That's all we took. PM was a bit ass. I took a 1 micro loss here. Nothing crazy. But overall, a great day and a great start to the week. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. And if you want to join the Discord, we'd be happy to have you. The link is in the bio. Until next time, guys. Peace out.